Good morning. I am Dibyendu Mondal. Today I am discussing about variation of wind speed with height. Variation of wind speed with height. Okay, variation of wind speed with height. Okay, so at the Earth's surface, wind speed is always zero. Okay, at Earth's surface, wind speed equal to 0. Okay, it increases with height above the ground. The wind near the Earth's surface is retarded by surface roughness. The rate of change of wind speed with height is called wind shear. Okay, rate of change of wind with wind speed with height. Rate of change of wind speed with height is equal to wind shear. Okay, so rate of change of wind speed with height is called wind shear. The lower level of the air retarded those above them. The planetary boundary layer mainly consists of surface layer which extend from the height of local obstruction to the height approximately 100 meter. Okay. Now, in this one, wind speed versus height. Okay, there is a diagram. Wind speed versus height. There is a diagram. First one, x-axis represented by wind speed. Y-axis represented by height. Okay, y-axis represented by height. One is the wind speed, and the graph looks like this. Okay, this is the approximately 2000 meter. Approximately this height is equal to 2000 meter. Okay, this height is equal to almost equal to 1000 meter. Okay, 1000 meter, and this is almost equal to 100 meter. Okay, so 100 meter, that is the surface layer. Okay, surface layer. Okay, almost is equal to that is the surface layer. Another one is the Ekman layer. From here, surface layer to 2000 meter, that is the Ekman layer. Okay, Ekman layer. So, in the surface layer, the variation of shear stress can be neglected, and mean wind speed with height can be presented by Prandtl logarithm law model. Okay, uz is equal to, the formula is the uz is equal to v ln z minus d divided by z0. Okay, so where v, what is the v? V is the characteristic speed. V, characteristics speed. V is the characteristic speed. D is the zero plane displacement. Zero plane displacement, D. Zero plane displacement. Zero plane displacement, D. And Z0 is the roughness length. Z0. Roughness length, Z0. And Z0 plus D is the height of the local obstruction. That is the Z0 plus D, height of the local obstruction. Z0 plus D. Okay, Z0 plus D, like this. Z0 plus D, that is equal to height of the total obstruction. Okay, you write down here. Z0 plus D is equal to height of the local obstruction. Height of the local obstruction. Okay. As seen in the diagram, near the line of local obstruction, the average wind does not follow. Okay. Another one topic, our next topic is the variation of wind speed with time. Very important, variation of wind speed with time. Variation okay, variation of wind speed with time. As wind speed fluctuates with time, it is more important to know about the continuity of supply than the total amount of energy available in a year. For electric power generation, for electric power generation, the minimum average wind speed required is 5 meter per second. Minimum average wind speed equal to 5 meter per second. Okay, minimum average wind speed is 5 meter per second. Okay, that is required. Okay, a site is not considered favorable for wind speed generation if average wind speed remains less than this prolonged period. Also, no generation is possible if wind speed is very high. 20. No generation is possible. No generation is possible if wind speed is very high. Okay, no generation is possible. Wind speed is very high means 25 meter per second. Okay, 25 meter per second. Another one, the best sites are those where favorable wind speed 5 to 25 meter per second are available for most of the time. Okay. Now our next topic is the wind turbine setting. Okay, wind turbine setting. Wind turbine setting. Wind turbine setting. Okay. So our first one is the power available wind increases rapidly with wind speed. Therefore, The main characteristics, main consideration for locating a wind power generation plant is the availability of strong and persistent wind. A suitable site should preferably have some of the following features. First one, no stall obstruction for some distance in the upwind direction. 1. No stall obstruction. No stall obstruction for some distance. Okay, no stall obstruction for some distance. A wide and open view, open plane, open, okay, a wide and open view. Okay, wide and open view. An island in a lake or the sea. An island, an island in the lake or the sea. In the lake or the sea. Okay, a narrow mountain gap through which wind is channeled. Another one is the fourth one, that is the production result of existing wind turbines in the area to act as guide to local wind conditions. The site reasonably close to power grid, very important, site close to power grids. Okay, site reasonably close to power grids. Okay, now our next topic, major application of wind power. Major application of wind power. First one, wind turbine have been built in power output range from a kilowatt to a few megawatt to suit a wide range of application. Major application may be grouped in three categories. First one, application requiring mechanical power. Application application requiring mechanical power. First one, wind pump. Low power turbine are used for producing mechanical power for pumping water in remote areas. So the first one is the wind pump. Low power turbine are used for producing mechanical power for pumping water in remote areas. These are also known as wind pump. Simple and reliable traditional reciprocating pump or centrifugal pump are used. Another one is the heating. Second one, heating. Okay, heating, the direct dissipation of mechanical power produces heat with 100% efficiency used. Sea transport. Sea transport. The old square rigid sailing ships were inefficient as they were operated by drag forces. Okay. Another one is the edge of grid electrical power source. Second application. Edge of grid electrical power source. Edge of grid electrical power source. Machines of low power with rotor diameter of about 3 meter and 40 to 1000 watt rating can generate sufficient electrical energy for space heating and cooling of homes, water heating and battery charging, and for operating domestic appliances such as fan, light and small tools. Application for somewhat more powerful turbines are producing electrical power for navigation signal. Intermediate power range roughly 100 to 250 kilowatt area generators can supply power to isolated population. Now our basic thing is the basics of fluid mechanics. Basics of fluid mechanics. First one, terms and definition. What is the definition of fluid? What is the definition of fluid? Fluid that can flow, that can deform continuously, okay, under the action of shear force. Okay. First one, what is the, and fluid is classified into two categories. One is the liquid, another one is the air. Okay, so basic elements, if you draw, this is the hub, okay, and rotates omega rpm, and this one is the V, blade tip, blade element. Blade tip, okay, and this is the blade. V is the velocity. B is the half, blade. Okay, blade. So first one, position, the position of a rotor blade and various forces acting over it, along with various components of speed. Blade element, intermental cross section of the rotor blade. Okay, intermental blade element. Okay, that is the blade element. Blade element, intermental cross section of the rotor blade, shown here. Width of the blade. Width of the blade, if you draw separately the diagram, like that. Okay, and if you darken the part, okay, and this one, central line of blade element, this is the central line of blade element. Okay, central line of blade element. Okay, this is the width of the blade, distance from one edge of the blade to the other, that is the length of the blade element. Wind velocity u0, velocity of free air in the neighborhood of a wind turbine. Okay, wind velocity. Another one is the incident wind velocity. Incident wind velocity. Okay, incident wind velocity, velocity of air passing through the rotor, velocity of air passing through the rotor. Through the rotor. Okay, velocity of air passing through the rotor. Blade element, linear velocity, linear circumferential velocity of the blade element due to rotation of blade. Another one is the relative wind velocity, velocity of air relative to the blade element as the both the air and blade element move. Angular speed omega, angular speed, omega, radian per second. Another one is the angle of attack, angle of attack, angle of attack, angle between central line of the blade element and relative velocity. Okay, central line of blade element and relative velocity, if you draw like this, this is the central line and this is the relative velocity. Okay, VR, this angle alpha, that is the angle of attack. Okay, alpha is the angle of attack and this is the V velocity, V. Okay, another one is the blade setting angle, blade setting angle, angle between central line of the blade element and direction of linear motion. Lift force, another one is the lift force, lift force, incremental force acting on the blade element in a direction perpendicular to the relative velocity of wind. Incremental force acting on the blade element in a direction perpendicular to the relative velocity. Another one is the axial force. Axial force, incremental force acting on the blade element along the axis of rotation of the blade. Another one is the tangential force. Tangential force, incremental force acting on the blade element tangential to a circular path of rotation. Okay, solidity, very important thing, solidity. solidity is defined as the ratio of projected area of rotor blade on the rotor plane to the swept area of the rotor. Projected area of the rotor blade on the rotor plane to the swept area of the rotor. Okay, this one. Another one is the lift force, incremental force acting on the blade element in a direction perpendicular to the relative velocity of wind. These are the blade element velocities and forces. Okay, up to this one. Thank you.